A women's football game between Benfica and Sporting Club de Portugal ended up, or could very well end up, going down in history as a pivotal game-changing moment in the sport. How exactly, do you ask? Well, because this match saw the brandishing of a white card. No, that wasn't a typo or a misspeak on my part. The referee really did brandish a white card. Now, this isn't something that is an official rule change that has been adopted by FIFA or any of the game stakeholders, but it is something that we will talk about in just a bit, and we'll explain to you why exactly it is. This could very well be a game changer for the sport, which, truth be told, hasn't really undergone that many rule changes because, well, quite frankly, it hasn't really needed to. This, though, could very well be the exception. But first, let's talk about what exactly is this white card. Now, the white card has so far only been adopted by Portugal because, in fact, it is part of Portugal's national plan for ethics in sports. So there are changes that will be made to the sport, and they want to bring about a more ethical and fair way of playing the sport. So this white card is, in fact, part of those efforts. And the reason it exists on the field of play is that it recognizes acts of fair play. So now we know what exactly is the white card in existence for. Now, the real question is, how exactly does it differ from, of course, its counterparts which do exist, the yellow card and the red card? Let's check that out, shall we? So this is now, of course, the third card that will be introduced or has been introduced in the sport in some capacity after a red and yellow card. Now, of course, a red and yellow card was normally a card that discipline. A red card means a straight sending off, a yellow card is a warning, and 2 yellow cards equals a red card, which means a player will be sent off. The white card, however, well, the purpose of that differs just a little bit. It is for acts of sportsmanship and fair play. So it is in that regard that it actually is different from the red card and yellow card. It's not for acts of indiscipline or ill temper or for anything negative. It is, in fact, to encourage positive play, to encourage fair play, to encourage sportsman-like behavior on the field. So that is the main purpose of the white card. So whether or not it's something that gets adopted or gets popular around the globe is something that really remains to be seen. As of now, there's really no talk about, this white card being adopted in the sport in general. But the good news was that when the white card was shown during that women's football game, the fans around the stadium really liked it. In fact, they erupted in clapping, in cheering, very, very appreciative of clubs and, in fact, the referee for showing it. So maybe, just maybe, there's a little bit of scope to bring about this card and actually bring about a change in the way football governance is done, because generally speaking, red cards and yellow cards, as I mentioned, they're for disciplinary purposes, but the white card is encouraging positive play. Now, in case you're wondering, the main reason the white card was shown in this case was because there was a medical emergency in the stands. There was a fan who had collapsed, and both teams, that is, of course, the medical teams of Benfica and Sporting Club de Portugal, ended up rushing to the stands to actually help said fans. So the referee took out the white card, showed it to the dugouts of both teams, and that is why there was so much cheer. Now, again, as I said, this is something that hasn't really been adopted anywhere else. It's only on trial in Portugal for now, but if it proves successful, you might very well could be seeing a third card added to football's cards, and of course this time around it'll be one that could be for positive play. Now, that's how I feel about this entire matter. What do you guys think? Well, you can let us know in the comments below if you're a fan of the concept of the white card or not, and don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, and tap that bell icon as well so you know when we're going live or uploading a new video for you guys. Then you can also go ahead and follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and last but not least, download the AajTak app. Thank you all once again for joining us. As always, I've been Shane Reyes. I hope to see you with us through the day, but for now, goodbye.